Well, hi everyone. Beautiful day, gorgeous day. We're here for the reopening of the Ark after 3 months of shutdown because of the COVID-19 situation. You know what is such a blessing, exciting to see the adults and the kids. I've seen a lot of kids already this morning, young kids, because this year kids 10 and under are free. And it was just so thrilling to see all these kids coming in. And you know what? Because we're spacing them out on the buses much more, because of the social distancing requirements, and so not as many people in the buses, and we've added on actually extra buses. Because of that, it's sort of like just a steady stream, and it's thinned out, and so it's not like it's massive crowds or anything like that. Because they're coming in steady streams. And it's a beautiful day, as you can see today. If you look out there at the Ark, I'm at the Answers Centre office here, looking out through this window. This is where I do a lot of media interviews, and so I will sit here to do media interviews or Zoom interviews, and you got the Ark in the background. Look at that today. I was just looking, blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. And you see as each bus comes, you have a family of people, they get off the bus and they walk in. It's been doing that ever since, well, before 8 o'clock this morning, actually. And we can even see over here in the corner, you'll see the new building going up there. And that is the building, that's the orange building you see there. That's for the virtual reality experience that opens in July. And there are lots and lots of cubicles inside that building, and there'll be the special seats, and the seats actually move. It'll be the closest you should come to a ride here. But isn't it just absolutely great to see some of the people coming in as the bus just pulled up, and so we thin out the crowd. So that's one way we can work the social distancing. It's a massive Ark anyway, and there's plenty of room in there, but by thinning out the number that come per bus and putting on more buses, it just keeps a constant stream of people. You know, we were wondering, what's going to happen because we've been shut down for 3 months, and because people all across the country have been shut down for basically 3 months, and are people going to come as soon as we open? Today, June 8, is our reopening day. Well, people are coming. Just a constant, steady stream of people, and I notice out there, the Ziplines staff and quite a number of people have been stopping there and talking to them. I presume they're doing tickets for a little later on. Look at the beautiful gardens too, and you see the lake there in front of the Ark. And it's great to see so many of you on this morning and watching this. So happy to see you open. Wonderful news. Congratulations, hoping to come with my family. Congratulations on the reopening. We talked to quite a number of the hotels in the area yesterday, and they said they were averaging about 4 to 6 rooms a night for the last 3 months, basically. So some of them actually shut down totally. And then yesterday, there were hotels that had 60 rooms booked for the night and others 40 and so on. And they said the bookings have increased and there are going to be more people here by the end of this week. So this is going to be a really busy week. And the hotels are thrilled that the Ark Encounter and Creation Museum have opened. Now, up at the Creation Museum, I was sent some videos and was sent some pictures as well, and they said there's a steady stream of people coming in at the Creation Museum as well. And I'm just looking here, there's another group of kids, lots of kids. I love to see all those kids coming to be influenced by this ministry. And there's somebody saying, we're coming next week. And wonderful news. To God be the glory. Will you still be doing the broadcast that you started when this COVID-19 thing started? Well, the answer is yes. We're doing some of them in different ways, but we're going to continue doing quite a lot of broadcasts. And because we now have Answers.tv, which is our streaming service, if you don't get that, really encourage you to go and get that. You can get a 7-day free trial. A year subscription is only just over $3. We'll be live streaming our conferences on there, live streaming lots of things that are associated with the ministry, and the apps come out in just under 2 weeks. And then you'll be able to show it on your TV through Roku or the Google one. the Apple TV or whatever. So answers.tv, encourage you to go to that. And just so you know, at the end of last year, we actually had a conference dealing with race, racism, prejudice. It was our Christian Leaders Conference. It was open for everyone. But we weren't able to make those videos available to you because of all the shutdown, and we had to furlough, 800 of our staff and so on. So what we're going to do, starting Tuesday night this week, that means tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to start streaming that entire conference, because the issue of race and racism is a big issue in the culture right now. So we're going to start streaming them at 8 p.m. each night. They'll be streamed live on Answers.tv, and we're going to offer that free on Answers.tv. You have to have a subscription to go into Answers.tv, but we can make certain things free. We're making this free. You can watch it free. Then you can see what else is on Answers.tv and realize why you need to subscribe. But Answers.tv is where you go for that, and that'll be streamed live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the following week, Monday through Friday, and then the next Monday. So it's 10 programs dealing with all the issues of race and racism and prejudice and so on. We have a whole range of speakers for you. Again, seeing more and more kids coming, and as the buses come up one at a time, and as I said, we have more buses on now. We contracted with a local company to bring out extra buses so we can thin people out on the buses, and people are just loving it. So let me see if anyone's got any questions here. Well, I go through here. Can't wait to visit Wednesday. Looks like this week's going to be a beautiful week weather-wise. There might be a couple of odd storms here and there, but basically it's going to be fine and warm. So let's see. So happy for the whole ministry. I'm planning on subscribing to Answers TV in December when my contract for my cable company ends. A lot of people realize there's not much to watch on cable anymore at all. I don't even watch the news anymore because I didn't even know what to believe. And a lot of it's just propaganda. Someone said, can't wait to see the new additions. Yeah, we've expanded the zoo, and the new part of the zoo is open now as well, behind the ark. We got special zoo programs during the day, special animal programs. And let me just show you here, see if I can get the cameras to focus on it. So this is what everyone gets when they come in now, and you can see the schedule. We have a special lunch program with music and me speaking, and that'll be fun. Actually, I agreed to play the piano for one of the songs with the guys. We have Steve Hess and Southern Salvation. And we show various video programs, and then you can see the animal encounters down at the zoo where we have our special animal actor stage. And then on the back here, it tells you all the places that are open for you to eat at. Amzara's, we call it Amzara's Kitchen, not buffet right now, and still the high-quality food in there, but it's more like a cafeteria right now. And then the gourmet box lunch you can get here at the Answer Centre. Go in and sit down and have a lunch, music and teaching program. Then we do that again at dinner, and we have our smokehouse open. We also have coffee, fudge and more, and pizza and funnel cakes and hamburgers and hot dogs. So there we are. That's what everyone gets as they come in. And again, you'll see the beautiful sunny day that we have out there. And it's a hot day, but you notice something. You can see those umbrellas waving because it's breezy. And we're on a ridge here. We're about 1,000 feet above sea level, actually. And so because of that, there's always a breeze here. And on hot days, people will love that breeze. And just absolutely gorgeous today. So we're just waiting on another lot of buses to come to see. We're thinning them all out. There's already quite a few hundred people here, and we've only just sort of started this morning. There were some people at the gates very early, and then we have a special afternoon evening ticket through August 16 for people who come at 1 o'clock or after. You've got to buy that online, and the afternoon evening ticket gives you a free meal, but you have to come at 1 o'clock or after. But you still can have 6 hours here because we close at 7 p.m. So we're sort of evening out the crowds all through the day. So to see all the people that are already here, and to know they're in the ark, and all those kids, there was one time this morning I was watching, and there's just family after family after family with all these little children. It's just absolutely exciting to see, because kids 10 and under are free this year at the Ark and at the Creation Museum. The Creation Museum is only 45 minutes from here. So let me see if there's anyone else. Someone said here, I'm in the middle of your Creation Apologetics Masterclass, which you so generously discounted. I love it, and I'm learning so much. You still have opportunity to get them. They were normally, previously, $49 each for 6 classes. It's like online apologetics classes. They're very professionally done. We offered them for $19. You know, COVID-19, have the whole 6 for $19. And there have been thousands of people who have obtained those. So, and that means more and more people out there getting equipped. So someone from Perth, Western Australia watching. There we are, from Perth, Western Australia. Here are you looking at Kentucky, blue sky, and beautiful sunshine. And let me see what the temperature is. I'll have to tell it to you in Fahrenheit, though, if I can get to my... yeah, 72 degrees right now, Fahrenheit, here in northern Kentucky, and a nice breeze blowing at the Ark Encounter. And you wouldn't know how many people are inside that Ark. You don't realize there's a lot of people inside there going through all those 3 decks. Someone said, we love that place. We'd like to come and visit again sometime. And let me see. Ziplines, yeah. If you look over here, you can see the zip lines. And I've seen a number of people stopping there on the way in today to get their tickets for the zip lines. And there's a number of different zip line experiences you can have. Someone here said we're aiming to come for the week of June 22. I'm so jealous of the American people. You really need to make another Ark Encounter here in Portugal. And I know Australians can't come right now because, unfortunately, Australia has shut down its borders because of the COVID-19 situation. I'm not sure there's going to be any international flights from Australia for the rest of the year, but hope they restore them at some stage very soon. So, yep, people really like the view out there. And I just heard another one of the buses pull up, and so there'll be more people. Some people come back and go. We have programs in the Answer Centre all day long, so there are people that go to the Ark and they come back and do some of those programs, then go back to the Ark, go back to the zoo, and that sort of thing. So with that, hope you enjoy our little look out here at this window and see again the beautiful Ark sitting there. Come and visit. Go to arkencounter.com. My family is coming July 1. Can't wait. The place is amazing. Love to see all those sort of comments, and love to see people from other places in the world watching as well. And you know, when people first come here, they often go into that center section and they get a photograph of themselves standing there in front of the Ark. And so then they've got their photograph with the biggest timber frame structure in the world, 3.3 million board feet of timber. See the bow on the left there? The bow on the left there is 10 stories high. When you go from ground level up to the top of that bow, that's 10 stories high. And the Ark is built 15 feet off the ground. And from ground level to the roof level there is about 7 stories high. So when you go inside there, it is a massive structure, and it's 1.5 times the length of a football field. So if we bring the whole thing into view, you will see the whole length there is 1.5 times the length of a football field, and the width of it is half the width of a football field. So you don't really realize how big it is until you walk up there. And you'll see on the left there, under the ramp, if you look closely, you'll see some windows. That's the gift store. The gift store is under the ramp there. So when you come down out of the Ark, you come into that gift store, and we have a big fair trade section that supports mission organizations around the world. And we have all sorts of gifts in there, and books and curricula and videos, and we have that down here in the Answer Centre as well. Well, hope you liked our little tour this morning, and we will hopefully see you all here. Somebody said we're on our way to the Creation Museum right now, so I guess they're watching in their car, which of course you can do these days on smartphones and so on. Somebody said they want to save and get the lifetime pass. Actually, because of the COVID-19 situation, just to let you know, we actually opened up again the ability for people to buy lifetime boarding passes to the Ark and the Creation Museum. And that is a special deal for you and your family. If you go to our website and type in lifetime boarding passes, and we'll put a link in here as well, you can still get those. And it's a tremendous deal for you and your kids to be able to use. And you can come here as much as you want, whenever you want. It includes parking in the entrance, in and out of the Ark and the Creation Museum, 100 times a day if you want. All right, have a look at those things that I mentioned. We'll put some links here in the comments for you. And I just heard another bus pull up. There's another family. You know, it's basically 1 to 2 families per bus is what we're allowing, but we've got a lot of extra buses. And again, seeing young people here, young people and kids that have been coming in this morning, pouring in. Okay, well, you have a great day and come and visit us soon.